One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Syracuse will kick off and will be underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will have the football first. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you can tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off.
There he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Up-tempo for the offense.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hokies want to crank the tempo. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the 1st down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Yeah, and 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the feet of the quarterback, and they couldn't do it. And listen, they only needed inches. That's what makes it.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 78 yards down the field. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Syracuse's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who's threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? choice. Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Ross. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Rides the back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Orange will have to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Looking for room, it's Hawkins. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. They'll go right back to him. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Quarterback will keep it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Great place to start for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Holds and fires complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be 3rd down. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long 1st down marker just short of the goal line. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Looking to buy time. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. To throw, it's Thrones. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the ground game. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the 1st? That's huge.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hokies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
He had a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now they're going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Going to try to get it himself. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
And I really like the belief and the discipline by this QB because he drops back. He wants to throw the football. He sees it's covered, but he says, I can go get it, and takes off and barely gets enough for the 1st down. But way to pull the trigger, run it, and run it with authority.
He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Hokies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Now the pitch. Makes one man miss. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Hokies trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Power ahead. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hokies.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
14, Syracuse, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his man. It's Willis. Still on his feet. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Fielded in the end zone, it's Heath. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They go to the ground. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Punt is in the air. No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Reading the option, it's Drones. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Brings up second down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Drones. Dances away. He's going to run it. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and we've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw, but with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Using his feet. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. And the Hokies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
2nd and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a 3rd down and goal situation.
He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
You know, these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop. The Orange with that goal line virtually on their heels, trying to find some room to operate. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Finds the tight end. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. Crosses to 35. Wide open on the right. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. They just flip the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun to give, looking for room. Puts him in the spin cycle. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cuse. They'll line up to go for 2. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Hokies headed quickly to the line.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working.
Turning it on. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Dropping back, it's Drones. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Syracuse, 12.
One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, we've seen this a couple of times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
To the ground with the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give as they work on that clock. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hokies will have it 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Firing to the right, complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And the Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quarterback sneaks ahead. Sneaks it in.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And that might be just enough as they push the lead to 9 here in the 4th.
Virginia Tech, 21. Syracuse, 12.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his big tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Willis. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Syracuse right back at it. Wants to throw again. Finds his tight end. He'll be out of bounds. He'll mark it at the 24. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Caught. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. From the gun. Wideout trying to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
You want to talk about building confidence, coming through.